YouTube. It has been a fucking minute. Good morning, good evening, and good night, YouTube. This your boy Taylor speaking, of course, man. And boy, what a beautiful day it is to get big. Today, we're gonna hit some arms and shoulders, man. It's been a while, ladies and gentlemen, lords and ladies, but we're back at it again, and I hope you guys enjoy. Honestly, I fell off mainly because I just was bullshitting, bro, and I didn't want to take the time to edit videos and whatnot, and that's my fault for letting you guys down on that commitment that I promised, you know. But that kind of goes into what I'm going to talk about today on the way to the gym. What I'm going to talk about today on the way to the gym, which is doing things even when you don't feel like it. And that's what really builds success and happiness, at least for men, is doing the hard things like you love it and doing it to the point where you win. You know what I'm saying? You can't really do things only when you feel like it, because if that were the case, you're never going to do a lot of the things in life that pushed you to where you are now. And especially when it comes to the gym, there are so many days I didn't want to come. So many days when I was so fucking tired. So many days where my body was just hurting, tired, sick, whatever it may be. And I still went. And that is what enabled me to get to where I am. And imagine if I would have skipped 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. That's how you get into bad habits. You skip 1 day and then you tell yourself, it's all right if I miss another one. And then it just continues. So you just got to do things when you don't even feel like it, man. Do it happy, do it sad, do it mad, but do it obsessed. So let's go to the gym, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like I need to update you guys a little bit. So I recently moved, so we're not going to be going to Planet anymore. We're going to be going to Giant today, because now it's only 2 minutes away from me. Honestly, the last time you guys saw me, I was on a bulk, and I was around 200 pounds, give or take, 200. I was 195-ish, 197 to 200, 205. I hovered in between there. I know it's weird, but now I'm damn near 177, 180 right now is what I'm going in between. And that's mainly because of work. And if you guys didn't know, I'm an iron worker, so I sweat a lot, and I just wasn't eating enough. I was just bullshitting. There's no other explanation. I was bullshitting. I wasn't eating my protein goals. So if I look smaller, there's the explanation. So honestly, it could have been an immaculate cut if I would have taken it more seriously, since we had all that muscle mass. But I lost a lot of that muscle in the process of bullshitting. So today, we're making the promise to ourselves to lock the fuck in. Today, we're not gonna miss. Today, we're gonna give everything we've got to give, with no room for error, no room for complaints, and we're just gonna get better day after day. Guess what? In a month from now, be like, damn, that's fucking crazy how far I've come. I want you guys to understand that nothing comes without hard work. Anything worth having is going to take some form of dedication. And you aren't going to be able to get where you want to be without putting in said hours. It's not just going to magically appear. And I feel like that's one thing that I feel like a lot of people fail to realize, especially the people that DM me or ask me, yo, how'd you get into controlled insanity or whatever? And they're saying that they aspire to do the same thing, yet they aren't taking the time to post at least 2 times a day. You should be posting more than that on every platform. You know what I'm saying? You have to think of this as a job. And with anything in life, you can't expect something from the work that you didn't do. You know what I'm saying? You can't expect results from the work you did not do. Put the work in. Get the fucking grind going. Lock the fuck in. And that's how you get shit done. Now, I'm having issues with it myself. But I'm better than I was yesterday. So, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, it's a beautiful day to get big. God bless. Let's turn the fuck up in here, man. I'm excited. I'm fucking excited. I have no caffeine in my system. But still, I'm ready to go, man. Let's go!
Is there any better feeling than being locked in? Like when you are locked in and you are, you're taking, and you're in a rhythm, and every day you're knocking it down. You never miss a step. Like you go to bed feeling great, you wake up feeling inspired, you go in the gym with energy, right?
The time and the commitment that you give to yourself, to your body, and to your craft, and to your mind, those things will take care of yourself. And if it's meant for you to have, then it's meant for you to have. And if it's not, if you've done all those things leading up to it and it still didn't happen, you sleep better at night. You're okay with yourself because you gave your body, your mind, your soul, everything that you could ever ask for.
He's such a mystery. He never talks about his past. It doesn't interest him. He doesn't belong to anything or anyone.
A man who stands alone is a very dangerous man. You'll never see his scars, but they're there, buried deep from battles he's fought in silence. He's faced his demons alone and won, and that makes him more dangerous than you can imagine. Still waters run deep. Don't mistake his silence for weakness. This man doesn't need a crowd. He doesn't need validation. He's built himself from the ground up, brick by brick. If you're lucky enough to be led into a circle, understand what that means. You've been chosen, not by chance, but because he saw something real in you. Beware the fury of a patient man. This is no ordinary person. He's been broken before, and instead of shattering, he rebuilt himself, stronger. So, if you're in his life, understand this. You're either in or you're out. And if you ever make the mistake of crossing him, know that his silence isn't surrender. So warning.
It is called aggressive patience. You have to understand that not only is it going to take time, so you have to be patient, but also during the time that you are waiting, you have to be executing day after day after day after day, as if you can will and force this goal into reality. Because when people hear be patient, you know what they hear? Sit in your chair, kick your feet up on the desk, and it'll just happen. That is not how it works. You have to come in day after day after day at the highest level that you possibly can for as long as you can, and still it's going to take time. You can't outwork the time. It is called aggressive patience.
Machiavelli believes that at the core of the human soul, in the marrow of the psyche, there is a beast, an untamed animal, which wants only the satisfaction of its desires. Underneath our superego, underneath this veil of civility, this veneer of righteousness, in fact, we are animals, exclusively concerned with the satisfaction of our physical desires. We are beasts with a very, very thin shell of rational morality. Machiavelli suggests that we should become on the outside what we are on the inside, except in such cases when it's inconvenient. If it's convenient to look pious, gentle.
Great lift today, gentlemen. Fucking exhausted. Gonna go in the car, go home, eat some good food, might make some ground beef or something. But all in all, it was a great lift. I am fucking cooked. I got work in the morning, but it was all worth it. Each brick laid. Each brick laid will make for something phenomenal later on. The best house ever built. So you just got to take it day by day. Don't stress too much about the little things. Enjoy life. Work to live, not live to work. So I think a lot of people nowadays, especially because of social media, inflation, forget that you just want to live your life, right? You don't want to let it be dictated by your every actions. You want it to be fulfilling and enjoyable, because God forbid you can pass away tomorrow, and if all you did was work, what was there ever to look forward to? And I'm not saying don't work at all, but what I am saying is make sure you live your life. Don't forget to live. Don't forget to be present. Don't forget to enjoy every little victory, every little achievement, that A+, that girl that you talked to, that friend that you made, whatever it may be, that new country you traveled to, that new city that you traveled to, that space that you stepped outside of that you weren't used to, that comfort zone that you finally broke. You know what I'm saying? So just celebrate every victory and enjoy life. And don't be afraid to try new things. Don't be afraid to be laughed at. And don't be afraid to be different. Be who you are, and your life will be just so much better. So with that being said, sorry for the little monologue. Hope you guys enjoyed the workout. Don't forget to use code LORD at Controlled Insanity. And Jesus, I haven't done this in so long. Subscribe to YouTube if you haven't already at Taylord__ on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace and love, lords and ladies. Peace.